Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. And hello, welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast, and another reaction on my quest through space to find my next favorite rock and roll music, whatever, man. At this point, I'm just falling in love with all kinds of stuff, and Eivør included. This is by request, another Eivør reaction, and to say that I've become just enamored with her, and her voice is pretty succinct. And this is by request. This is a reaction request on a previous reaction. I did not grab the name of the commenter. I apologize, but you know who you are. We're going to do Wake Me Up live. Right meow, guys. That's really nice. The guitar, not a sarcastic thing about the ad.
Wake me up, try shaking me. Remind me that this is just a dream.
It sounds like a
that
dream.
I should not be afraid of anything. Wake me up.
This is definitely, to me at least, and I don't think anybody would take this comment the wrong way. This seems to be the more, this sounds like Kate Bush the most that I've ever heard from her, from Eivør. But I found Eivør through my Kate Bush reactions. And people, hey, you like her, you're going to like her, you know, kind of thing. But that delivery right there was a very Kate Bush sort of vibe to it, and it was beautiful, and I loved it.
That I should not be afraid of anything. Wake me up before the sky is falling. I know that you can hear me calling. Don't let me be tangled in this cloud. This can't be real. Won't you pull me out? 'Cause I can't find my way when you're not around. I'm lost like a bird astray, so wake me up. I need your arms around me.
Not only is her voice one of the greatest voices I've ever heard, it is piercing, as I've said, that word always just sticks, but just really, always really cool musical arrangements with a very cool groove, usually from what I've heard, and just cool, layered musical arrangements. It's way more than just a voice, was kind of the point I was getting into that, and it's 100% beautiful.
Don't ever stop loving me. It's been way too long since I had you near, and it all seems wrong when you're not here. 'Cause I can't find my way when
lie, that part, I'm going to bring it back a little bit, kind of just to hit the moment I'm talking about, but it just reminded me of what oldies song. Not the Guns N' Roses version. I don't know who sings it originally right now. That something like that, which I probably lost some people at this point. I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like one of those oldies crooners kind of tunes. Hopefully, don't take that the wrong way, but that's just how I felt in the moment. That part. Respect good mic control. You know, some people are just oblivious when they go up there and when they're belting it out, and they're still right out behind the microphone. You know, she knows, back up a little bit. Obviously, she's been doing it for a long time, but it's just, I appreciate really good mic control. You know.
Tell me that I am only dreaming. Tell me that I am only dreaming. Only dreaming.
How great gig in the sky is that? You know, and I mean that in the utmost complimentary sense that I can possibly imagine. I think Great Gig in the Sky has to be one of the greatest vocal fucking performances of all time. And that sounded like the Great Gig in the Sky. That, I can't even speak words right now. That's how affected I am. I want to bring that back a little bit because that deserves it. 100 fucking %, man. That got every inch of my body. Ugh. More. proof in the fucking pudding right here. This example, this section, this song is one of the greatest examples of my whole fucking philosophy on music and rock and roll. There's so much that I put into my rock and roll umbrella. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily need fucking raging electric guitars or gnarly dirty tones or it is a fucking vibe. It is a total attitude, man. And this is just a great example of so much can be rock and roll. And I don't think anybody would argue with that. Somebody obviously will argue with that. Yes, please. I was trying to imagine sitting in that audience, the front row, for that vocal delivery, and just how much that would probably affect me for life. Knockout. What a vocalist. Honestly, what an artist. Whew. Again, more than just a singer, right? I don't know how much I
Tusen tack, det där var helt fantastiskt. Vi gläder den här till. Tack för att du kom.
I don't want to necessarily give all of the credit to Eivør. I don't know how much songwriting the musicians that were playing it had to do with it. I don't know. They played their ass off, and it sounded really fucking good. And she, again, I don't know how much she composes all of the music herself. I think she does a lot of it. But that vocal performance is something I am going to revisit immediately after recording, because it was just that top notch. So, man, Eivør. I think that probably deserves a full. She deserves definitely some rabbit hole treatment over on Patreon. Live sets, albums, that whole thing, man. The link is in the description. If you're interested in that sort of thing, I really am serious about going down. I love rock and roll and music, and that's the place to nerd out with me. So, thank you. Please like and subscribe to the video if you dig this. If you want more Eivør reactions, throw a suggestion in the comment section, and the liking and subscribing absolutely helps myself. Creators like me, people like me doing this kind of thing, just a quick like and subscribe absolutely helps. Thank you, guys.
What the hell? Everything!